Good evening and welcome to another JVI broadcast of the Ontario Jr A Lacrosse League. Tonight we're at Ted Reeve Arena where the Mimico Mountaineers will take on the hometown Toronto Beaches in the first leg of the Crombie Cup, Battle of Toronto. Tonight we will have the late Greg Crombie's wife, Joan, sons Scott and daughter Christy come out to drop the ceremonial face-off with the Toronto Beaches captain Aaron Forster and the Mimico Mountaineer captain Tanner Thompson to do a ceremonial face-off to kick off the 2017 edition of the Battle of Toronto and the Greg Crombie Memorial Trophy. Tonight, Tanner and Keaton Thompson of the Mimico Mountaineers' younger cousin, Kenzie Van Sika, will sing the national anthem. What a great job by 8-year-old Kenzie Van Sika. I'm sure Tanner and Keaton Thompson of the Mimico Mountaineers will be very proud of their young cousin. Tonight, the Battle of Toronto is called the Greg Crombie Challenge Cup in honor of the late Greg Crombie. Greg Crombie was a longtime president of the Toronto Beaches Jr A Lacrosse Club and was very instrumental in helping the Mimico Mountaineers return to junior lacrosse 25 years ago as their Junior B affiliate. It's only fitting in that Greg's name would be on this trophy for the battle of the two teams that he cared the most about all those years ago. Tonight, during the first draw, is Scott Crombie, Greg's son, former general manager and coach of the Toronto Beaches. Tanner Thompson, the captain of the Mimico Mountaineers, and Aaron Forster will do the ceremonial draw to kick off the first leg again of the Crombie Cup. Aaron and Tanner actually played together in their last year of midget on Team Ontario, which Steve Toll was one of the coaches for. Steve Toll is the head coach of the Mimico Mountaineers, Glenn Clark, the head coach of the Toronto Beaches. Both of them were teammates for many years with the Toronto Rock and won championships with Toronto Rock. Starting goalies tonight for the Mimico Mountaineers, Riley Hutchcraft. For the Toronto Beaches, Jackson Brown. We're just about ready to start. Blair Ferguson and Kyle Crotman are your officials tonight. And we're ready to kick off the game here at Ted Reeve Arena. Draw is won by the Beach. Matty Duncan has the ball, moves it up to Tristan Hanna. Tristan Hanna over to Dowick. Back to Dowick on the near side. Dowick's going around the top, throws it over. Ball's loose. It's still loose, picked up by Kieran Costello. Costello's going. Going to pull it back and let the offense get on the floor, set up the Mimico offense for the first time. Justin Scott to Ben French. Ben French in his first game back from Vermont University. Over to Thompson, shot, just missed to the net, picked up by the Beach player. Transition game's on right now. Berger. Hudson stops it now. Tommy McConvey. McConvey throws over the other side. Warren Jeffries will pick up the loose ball and look this side for Robert Hudson. Hudson has the ball. Over to Cormier. Peyton Cormier. French. French has the ball now. Cormier sets a pick. Scott over to Keaton Thompson. Thompson into Grimes. Grimes scores. The Mountaineers are on the board first at 1:16 of the first period. Colin Grimes from Keaton Thompson. It makes the score 1-0 for the Mountaineers early. It's a good pick and roll by Grimes, set up by Thompson. And the Mountaineers go on the top, 1-0. Matthew Sykes picks up the ball loose, throws it back, picked up by Riley Hutchcraft. Hutchcraft back to Sykes. Sykes will drop it off to Tanner Thompson. Tanner Thompson finished 3 years at Marquette University. To Gaudette, over to Scott, down low. Back to Thompson, shot, saved by Jackson Brown. Brown throws it up to Colton Gaunt. Gaunt takes it over center. Looks to throw it off. Ball comes to the new side with Josh Dowrick, rookie, first overall draft pick from the Oakville lacrosse program. Shot, Hutchcraft makes a save. Ball's loose, picked up by Bellevator. Bellevator buys 2-1 for the Mountaineers. Bellevator gets stripped of the ball. And Berger takes it over center, drops it back to Hanna. Hanna over to Dowrick. Dowrick shot, misses the mark. The ball's rolling back and towards the Beaches zone. Jackson Brown will come out for it. Back to Hanna. Tristan Hanna, down low to Dowrick. Dowrick comes around top, takes another shot. Hutchcraft with a save. Ball goes out of bounds. Mimico ball. Joey Zabo, fourth overall draft pick out of Milton lacrosse system. Over to French. French back to Scott. Down low to Thompson. Thompson comes around the top, takes a shot, just misses the mark. French with the rebound. Ball is stripped by the beach. And Rowan Kelly takes the ball over center. Up to Aaron Forster. Forster sets up the offense. Over to Berger. Berger comes around the check, goes to the net, shot, Hutchcraft with a save. Hutchcraft looks long for Scott. Scott's got the ball. He's going to set up their offense now for the Mountaineers. Just over 16 and a half minutes ago in the first period, Mountaineers up 1-0. Thompson with the ball on the far side. Thompson's looking around. Pass is deflected over. It's going to be beach ball. Mikey Byrne. Byrne gets it down low to Dowrick. Scores. Brody McLean comes around the top and takes a shot, and it's 1-1 between the Mimico Mountaineers and Toronto Beaches. Game's been a little scrambly so far, some errant passes, some errant shots, but McLean has tied it up for the Beach. Ball is still being scrummed. Bellevator comes up, but taken away. Aaron Forster comes up with the ball, but the Mountaineers get it back. James Guest has it. Guest is going to take it into the offensive end. Back to French. French takes the ball down low. Scott sets the pick. French comes around the top and slips on the floor. Cormier misses the pass, and it's picked up by Matty Duncan. Duncan gets it over to McGinnis. McGinnis will drop it off to Mike Berger. Berger over to Dowrick. Dowrick gets over to the far side. McLean takes it around the top again. McLean takes the shot, saved by Hutchcraft. Dowrick picks up the loose ball. Dower comes on, takes a shot. Hutchcraft with a save. Ball's loose in the crease. Trapped there by Thomas McConvey. McConvey up to Hudson. The Mountaineers will go on the offense now. Tarek Oban. Oban over to Keaton Thompson. Thompson at the top, moves it over to Scott. Scott gets it in front to Tarek Oban, but the pass was intercepted by the Beach. And Gustafson will go on a break. Gustafson shot, misses the far net. Picked up on the rebound by number 15, Mike Harris. Harris back to McLean. McLean will take it to the close side. Dump it off to Tristan Hanna. Hanna has the ball. Zabo is on him for the check. Hanna gets by, takes a shot, saved by Riley Hutchcraft. Ball's loose, picked up by Matthew Sykes. Sykes going on gonna pull it out. Being harassed, drops it back to Cormier. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Cormier over to French. French down to Thompson. Thompson looking for an opening. Comes around the top. Can't get by. Very good check in there by McGinnis. Thompson into Grimes. Grimes can't get the shot away. Goes through the crease. Blair Ferguson calls crease ball for the Beach. And the Beach will go back on the offense. Mike Byrne over to Grant. Grant over to Hanna. Hanna takes the ball to the near side down low. He's being guarded at the time by James Guest. Shot by Berger. Nice save by Hutchcraft. Hanna picks it back up. Cross. Nice save. Hutchcraft slides over and Berger picked up by Josh DeGurry. Pitbull is going up the near side. Justin Scott with the ball. 18 on the shot clock. Over to French. French goes around the top, looks to get around. Back out to Thompson. Thompson over to Scott, takes a shot. Very nice save by Jackson Brown. Gustafson throws it up to Forster. Forster goes over center. Trying to get by Subak. Subak checking. Forster comes around. Subak is helped by Bellevator. Back up to Keeley. Keeley has the ball, takes it down low. 10 on the shot clock. Shot from the outside. Hutchcraft makes the save and picked up by Bellevator. Bellevator over to Zabo. Zabo takes it over. Looking for the change. Over to Cormier. Cormier will pull it back out. Give the Mountaineers offense a chance to set up. Thompson over to Grimes. Grimes back down low to Cormier. Cormier comes around the top, takes a shot, and Brown with the save. Brown will throw it up the center to Matty Duncan. Matty Duncan, a product of the Toronto Stars. Over to Berger. In front to Hanna. Hanna takes a shot, misses the net. Berger gets the rebound. Back to Dowick. Dowick down low to Hanna. Hanna takes a shot, scores! Tristan Hanna on a fine setup by Josh Dowick makes it 2-1 for the Toronto Beaches with 11:37 to go in the first period. Gustafson and Bellevator picked up by Warren Jeffries. Warren Jeffries being her double teamed. Matty Duncan takes it. Jeffries puts him down. Picked up. Tristan Hanna. It's going to be a Mimico ball and interference. Matthew Godet waiting for the ball to be blown in. Tanner Thompson will set up the Mountaineer offense. Down to Godet. Get over the near side to Scott. Back to Grimes. Grimes over to French. French trying to take it to the net. Over to Godet. Godet, oh, nice save by Brown. Almost sneaked through. Godet with crossed his hands, but couldn't get it by Jackson Brown. Dowick with the ball, takes a shot, saved by Hutchcraft. Hutchcraft's got the ball, and the Mountaineers will go back on offense. DeGurry moves it up to Hudson. Over to Torak Oban. Down to Cormier. Cormier over to French. French down low to Torek Oban. Oban comes around the top, takes a shot, and Brown with the save. Forster takes the shot to the net. Hutchcraft with a save. Forster takes a spill. Berger's got the ball now. Comes around the check. Takes another shot. Hutchcraft with another fine save. Roddy Hutchcraft, fourth-year goalie for the Mimico Mountaineers. One of the better ones in this league, that's for sure. Justin Scott with the ball now. Over to Gaudette. Gaudette comes around the top. Takes a shot. Nice save by Brown. Ellerton's got the ball. It's got a 2-1. He's on his offside. Throws it over. Shot. Misses the net on that one. Ellerton has it back. Over to Duncan. Tristan Hanna. Leading scorer for the Toronto Beach this year. Hanna takes a long shot. Doesn't make it through. And the 30-second shot clock will run out, and the Mountaineers will go back to the offense. French with the ball now. Takes it down low. Back to Cormier. And there's a scuffle going out in front. Tanner Thompson will be going to the box. Going to be Beach's ball. You're watching another JVI broadcast of the Ontario Jr A Lacrosse League, the #1 lacrosse league in Canada. Forster over to Hanna. Hanna's got the ball. Back to Forster. Keeley. Keeley back to Forster. Over to Keeley. Down low to Dowick. Dowick takes a shot, doesn't get through. Dowick. Taguri's going past. Taguri gets it over center. Mountaineers will try to kill off the remaining 1:32 left in this period. Taguri gets stripped by Forster. Forster back up to Dowick. Dowick goes in, sets up the offense. Now he's going to shoot, takes a shot, and Hutchcraft with a save. Mountaineers let him, stood there, and just take that shot. Jackson Subak gets it over center. The French. French is going to get double team in the corner. Loses the ball to Matty Duncan. Duncan gets nailed by Peyton Cormier, and he gets the ball. Cormier's got the ball going to the net, but he gets checked by Owen Grant. Very low scoring game right now. 2-1 the Toronto Beach with 7:56 to go in the first period and 43 seconds left to go in the penalty to Tanner Thompson. Hanna down to Dowick. Dowick's got the ball back to Hanna. Forster takes it up. Pick coming around the top. Missed the net. Now Warren Jeffries will try to throw it up to James Guest. Guest couldn't get it. And taken away by Carson Keeley. Over to Hanna. Hanna over to Forster. "15 seconds left on the shot clock. Forster at the top. Over to Hanna. Hanna comes around the top, takes a shot with very nice save by Hutchcraft. There's going to be a loose ball interference on Daniel Bellevator. And Carson Keeley has the ball. Over to Dowick. Dowick comes around the top. To Berger. Over to McLean. Subak is chasing Berger for the loose ball. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Good job by Jackson Subak not to interfere with him without the ball to give him a new 30. 2 seconds left. Now Gaudette's got the ball. Gaudette goes in front, pulls it back out, waits for his line mates to come up to set up the offense. Torek Oban back to Scott. Scott over to Thompson. Thompson into Gaudette. Torek Oban at the top over to Gaudette. Gaudette comes around, gets wrapped up, and there's going to be a penalty for the Beach. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Hutchcraft to the bench. Thompson with a shot, misses the net. And they're going to call no goal as the ball went off the boards. Wants a shot, dead ball. Kyle Crotman, the referee, says right away no goal, but the Mountaineers will go to the power play. As the Toronto Beach player, number 6, Mitch Gustafson, will go to the box. Tanner Thompson will captain this next power play. Tanner Thompson has played 2 games but leads the Mountaineers in scoring with 4 goals, 5 assists, and 9 points in 2 games. Pretty good start for the 2017 season for the Etobicoke native, Tanner Thompson. Thompson over to Gaudette. The French, back to Gaudette. Gaudette with the shot, scores! Matthew Gaudette will tie it up 18 seconds into the penalty to Gustafson, and the score is deadlocked at 2 with 5:50 to go. Matthew Gaudette in his second game with the Mountaineers. His first game was last Sunday versus the Burlington Chiefs, when the Mountaineers narrowly defeated the Chiefs 9-8. But Gaudette, with his first game back, had 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points, and it was welcome to come back. Matthew Gaudette had to take the 26 season off with concussion problems, but he's back, he's healthy. He had a great year at Yale this year, and he's looking forward to playing a full season with the double blue. Gustafson wins the draw. Minicello to Duncan. Duncan down to Hannah. Hannah over to Berger. Up to Dawick. Far side to McLean. Sorry, that's Keats, Bryce Keats. There's going to be a penalty to Matthew Sykes for holding. Forrester will start this power play. Over to Hannah. Hannah down to Dawick. Back to Hannah. Ball movement, quick ball movement is the key to any successful power play, and the Beach are trying to do that right now. Forrester. Josh Taguri gets a stick on that cross crease pass. The ball's being loose. 7 seconds left of the shot clock. Warren Jeffries picks it up. Over to Torak Oban, down to Thompson. Thompson comes around the horn, takes a shot, and a nice save by Brown. Justin Scott gets the rebound. We'll pull it back out. Over to Keaton Thompson, the younger brother of Tanner, who will join him next year, the 2018 season at Marquette University in Wisconsin. Thompson going to the net, decides differently to try to waste more time. There was 1 minute left in the power play for the Toronto Beach. Mountaineers are doing a good job killing it off. Oban to Scott. Colton Gaunt was trying to take the ball from Scott. Scott's able to keep on with it. Thompson loses the ball in the corner. And Owen Grant will wait for the power play to come back out. 30 seconds left in the power play. Keeley up top to Gilmore. Gilmore back over to Keeley. Keeley comes around the pick. Gets over to Hannah. Hannah tries to go across floor to number 24, Bryce Keats. 30-second shot clock went off just as Keats takes a shot. Very nice save by Hutchcraft anyway. Subak has the ball. 2 seconds left in the penalty to Sykes, and both teams are all even. 6 aside. Cormier over to Thompson. Thompson's directing traffic. Missed pass to French, but French picks it up off the boards to Grimes. Grimes over to Gaudette. Back to Cormier. Over to French. Trying a 2-man game, but they can't get inside the Beach strong defense. Cormier with the outside shot and Brown with the save. Nick Ellerton. It's up to Berger. Berger to Hannah. Takes the net, Crease violation called on number 24, Bryce Keats. Hudson fakes it off to Scott and throws it down low to Cadet. Cadet's going to set it up back to Grimes. Grimes to Torak Oban. To Scott. Scott comes around tries to pick and roll, not there. Throws it over to Thompson. Scott's coming around the top, looking for an opening, gives it over to Cadet. Cadet tries to takes a shot, and Brown with the save. Mountaineers are having a hard time getting inside on this Toronto Beach defense. They're doing a great job keeping the shots to the outside. Dowrick tries to get it inside to Hannah. Pass just missed. McLean over to Dowrick. Dowrick comes around, back to McLean. McLean to Keats. Shot. Hutchcraft with a save, looking for the Lucy, and we'll hand it off to Daniel Bellevader. Peyton Crombie, minute and a half left of the first period here at Ted Reeve Arena. OLA Jr A action. In front to Thompson. Shot. Oh, he had Brown dancing a little bit, but just fired high and outside. Back to French. French with the outside shot. Brown with another save. Picked up by Minicello. Cello gets it up to Duncan. Duncan to Berger. Berger back to Dowrick. Last minute to play in the first period. Berger tries to get inside. Can't get by the combination of Guest and Jeffries. Outside shot misses. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Berger down low to Dowrick. Shot in desperation. And James Guest is going to go down. Guest with a shot. And Brown with a save. Forster with the ball now. Forster has the ball down low. Shot clock and game clock about the same time. Forster trying to get by Jeffries. Jeffries have none of it. Hudson gets picked hard. Coming around the top. Nice shot there by Jake Gilmore, who just missed the far corner. Hannah's got the ball. Shot clock's going to run out with 1.6 seconds left in the period. I think that'll be just about done. And that'll do it for the first period and the first leg of the GTA Challenge Cup in memory of Greg Crombie. The Toronto Beaches opened the scoring to make it 1-0. Colin Grimes tied it up quickly. Brody McLean scored the first goal. Tristan Hanna had the second for the Beach to go up 2-1. And then Matthew Gaudette tied it up 2-2, and that's how this first period will end. Welcome back to the second period of the Greg Crombie Challenge Cup. First game this season between the Toronto Beaches and your Mimico Mountaineers. This is the JVI broadcast of the Ontario Jr A Lacrosse League. If you're watching this tonight, please make sure you tell your friends about JVI's broadcast of the Ontario Jr Lacrosse League on the JVI YouTube channel. Duncan comes around the top. Over to Gilmore. Gilmore gets it down to Hanna. Over to Keeley. Keeley misses the net where that shot goes off the top of the rafters. It'll be Mountaineer ball. Mountaineers' next game on JVI will be a live broadcast on Monday, June 5th from the Peterborough Memorial Center, where the Peterborough Lakers will take on the Mimico Mountaineers. Make sure you watch that game live on JVI. Scott comes around, penalty coming, takes a shot. Brown takes that off, and there's going to be a penalty. I believe it's to number 17, Aaron Forster. Thompson will start this power play. Over to Gaudette, down to Grimes. Gaudette, Thompson playing catch over to French. Down low to Scott, French back to Thompson. Pass from French over to Grimes, didn't connect. And coming away with it is Minicello. Over to Harris. Harris will now try to rag the ball a little bit to kill some valuable time on that Mountaineer power play. Harris throws it cross floor to Tristan Hanna. Berger gets by the double team, takes it to net. Hutchcraft with a save though. Hutchcraft will throw it up to Thomas McConvey. McConvey takes it over, dumps it back to Thompson. Thomas McConvey, another bright first-year player, a product of the Mimico minor system. Torek Oban to Thompson, over to Gaudette. Gaudette down low to Grimes. Grimes to Gaudette to Thompson. Gaudette throws over to Scott. Back to Gaudette. Gaudette with a shot, but Brown is there for the task, makes the save. Minicello carry the ball up. Takes it over center, being chased by Joey Zabo. Grant has the ball. Jeffries and Guest try to strip them, they do. And Guest will take the ball over center. Guest has got a partial breakaway. Guest takes it to the net, takes a shot, goes wide. And picked up there by Mitch Gustafson. Gustafson will kill off the final 2 seconds of this Mimico power play, and the Beaches are back at full strength. Gilmore throws it over to Dowrick. Dowrick keeps the ball back to Gilmore. Gilmore goes around the top. Oh, almost did the pick and roll there with number 24, Bryce Keats. Just a little bit too far, and Riley Hutchcraft picks up the loose ball. Throws up to Costello. Costello misses the original pass, gets it back though. Lucky bounce there for Kieran Costello. Thompson has the ball now. Thompson's taking the net. In front to French with a shot, and Brown with the save. French will pull it back out. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Keaton Thompson into his brother Tanner. Oh, just missed, and Tanner gets drilled into the net. No call on that play. Matty Duncan speeds it up over center. Takes it into the offensive zone. Over to Berger. Berger with a shot. Nice save by Hutchcraft. Berger. Over to Keeley. Keeley down low to McLean. McLean to Duncan. Duncan comes around the screen. Can't get by Keaton Thompson. Dowrick on the far side. Dowrick goes around the top. Takes a shot off the right arm of Riley Hutchcraft. And McLean will take a new 30. And now there's too many men on the floor for the Toronto Beach. And Jackson Zubak will take it over center. We'll dump it back to Gaudette. Matthew Gaudette over to Scott. Scott down to Torek Oban. Oban comes around the top over to Grimes. Grimes with a screen shot, but Brown is up to the task and makes another save. As I said in the first period, the Mimico Mountaineers are having a hard time getting inside of the Toronto Beaches and making the job of Jackson Brown a little bit easier with the outside shot. Gilmore over to Hanna. Berger picks for him. Back to Gilmore. Gilmore with the outside shot, and Riley Hutchcraft makes a nice fine save and gives it off to Joey Zabo. Riley Hutchcraft, one of the better handlers of the stick in the Junior A League, is able to get the ball down the floor very quickly to give the Mountaineers a little bit more time on the offense. Thompson comes around, takes a shot, misses the far side. French will take it with 10 seconds left in the shot clock. French going right to the net, takes a shot off the leg of Brown. And the Mountaineers will get a new 30. James Guest gives it off to Matthew Gaudette. Gaudette to Thompson. Thompson with the outside shot, misses the short side. Battle in the corner for it. Pair of 21s. Mike Byrne and Ben French. And the Beach will come up with it. Ron Kelly Over to Byrne. Byrne will throw it off to McLean. Over to Dowick. Dowick on the inside comes around the top to Gilmore. Gilmore to Keeley. Keeley. Very nice job by Matthew Sykes and Robert Hudson double teaming him. And the Mountaineers will take the ball up over center with 13:45 to go in the middle frame. Still 2-2, very low scoring game here at Ted Reeve Arena. Scott over to Grimes. Grimes to Cormier. Cormier back to Grimes. Scott to Cormier with 8 on the shot clock. Cormier, Keaton Thompson being tied up in front. Very good job on the defense. Now Duncan will take it over center. Costello and Duncan. Duncan on Costello. Double team with Zabo and Costello as the Beach were late to get up there to help him. Costello gives it up to Duncan. Duncan gets hit hard by Guest. And James Guest is going to get a penalty for hitting Matthew Duncan as he was down on the floor. A little overzealous by James Guest. And after this offensive play with 14 on the shot clock, the Mountaineers will go to the penalty kill and the Beaches will go to the power play. Forster. Keeley with the outside shot. Hushcraft with a save. And James Guest is going to be called for illegal cross-check. Forster over to Hanna. Down to Dowick. Forster over to Keeley. Forster at the top. Over to Hanna. Hanna down low to Dowick. Dowick's looking for an open man. Back to Forster. Forster with the outside shot. Misses the net. 8 on the shot clock. And Forster has it. Forster will take the shot. Misses the net again. That ball will go long. And the Mountaineers will get the ball on the Beach side of center with Josh Taguri. Taguri over to Thompson. Back to Taguri. That pass was definitely in traffic. Torek Oban being checked by Byrne. Over to Scott. Thompson. Matthew Gaudette's going to pick up the ball. 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the penalty to James Guest. Forster will pick it up. Hanna down to Dowick. Gilmore over to McLean. McLean down low to Keats. Back to McLean. To Gilmore. Over to Hanna with a quick shot. He scores! 36 seconds left in the power play, and the Toronto Beaches will take the 3-2 lead on the second goal of the night for Tristan Hanna. I know that's one of the things Jeff Tchaikovsky, the defensive coordinator, the defensive coach for the Mountaineers, were talking to the players before the game. Got to stay out of the penalty box, and I believe that's the second power play goal tonight for the Toronto Beaches as they take the lead 3-2 with 11:05 left in the second period. Bellevier and Gustafson will set for the draw. Gustafson comes up with it and will throw it to the near side to Nick Ellerton. Dowick has the ball. Throws it over to Keeley. Keeley's waiting for the rest of his linemates to come on. Outside shot doesn't get through as it went off Warren Jeffrey's leg. Costello and Bellevator. To Torek Oban. Couple of whacks there. Over to French. French comes around the top, still coming. Tries to go to the inside. Gets stripped just at the last second, and Jackson Brown will take that loose ball. And throw it up to Byrne. Byrne takes it over center. To Dowick. Dowick back to Gilmore. Gilmore to McLean. McLean throws it, and that misses his intended target. Joey Zabel will look at Guess on the long fast break. Guess going in on a partial breakaway will pull it back out. Back to Robert Hudson. Hudson into Thompson. Thompson shot, a nice save by Brown. Matty Duncan takes it over center. Stretch pass to Dower or Hannah, and Hannah just misses it. Costello misses that loose ball, and Hannah goes in for it. Hannah's being double teamed, but gets the ball loose to Matty Duncan again, and Duncan will bring it back to Ellerton. Ellerton. Outside shot, doesn't get through as Jackson Subak gets in the way of that shot. Very scrambly game here tonight at Ted Reeve. Both teams' offense do not seem to be shooting the high octane. The defense is being the story here tonight, as both teams have been mostly kept to the outside, and really only power play goals are being scored. Gaudette tries to take it inside, but can't get a clear look. Back to Cormier. Cormier over to Scott. Outside shot, misses that net. And the ball's going to roll down as a 30-second shot clock expires. And with 8:30 left in the second period, the Beaches are clinging to a 3-2 lead. And they're going on the offense right now. McLean. McLean to Hannah. Back to McLean. McLean gets it inside off. Very nice play by Hudson to get a stick in the way of that pass to Corson Keeley. Keeley gets by Zabel. Scores on the Bobby Allen. Just snuck through. Riley Hutchcraft got a piece of it. And that's the first 2-goal lead of the night. As Corson Keeley gets his first goal of the night. There was going to be a high stick and penalty for the Mountaineers, but that's been wiped out by the goal. And the Toronto Beaches take a 4-2 lead with 8:15 to go in the second period. Gustafson and Bella ready to fight, but Gustafson comes away with a draw again. Mike Harris. Another Jeffries is going to be taking a penalty. The Beach is going to go back to the power play. Outside shot and save. Warren Jeffries is going to the box. Forster's getting some instructions from former Mountaineer Clem Durazio, who's GM and assistant coach with the Toronto Beaches. Hannah to Forster, back to Hannah. Forster over to Keeley, back to Forster. Outside shot, and Hutchcraft makes the save. The Mountaineers need to kill this 4.5 penalty to get back in this game. And if they can kill off the 5-minute penalty with no damage, it'll be a very good morale booster for the Mountaineers. Thompson has the ball. Takes a little bit of a whack from Ellerton. Beaches will come up with it. Rowan Kelly. Kelly over to Hannah. Outside shot, or that was Dowick. Sorry, Hannah's got the ball now. They almost like doppelgangers, the two of them. They both look the same. Hannah over to Forster. Forster to Keeley. Down low to McLean. McLean misses that pass, and Hutchcraft will take the ball. Subak's got 6 seconds to get it over. Throws it deep. Picked up there by Minicello. Minicello will wait for the Beach power play to get back on. Mountaineers have killed off 1 minute and 35 seconds of this 5-minute major to Warren Jeffries. Dowick's got the ball down low. Dowick to Hannah. Over to Gilmore. Over to Keeley. Back to Gilmore. Back to Keeley. Slowly walking towards the net. Hannah to Gilmore. Over to Keeley. Stock shot. Scores! Corson Keeley with the second goal of the night. And a 5-2 lead for the Toronto Beaches with 6:01. And again, another power play goal for the Toronto Beaches. Gustafson and Bellevader on the draw. This time, a bit of a scrum. Bellevader looked to pull it away from Gustafson, but no Mountaineer was able to pick it up, and the Beach will go back on the offense. Dowrick gives it up to Keeley. Keeley back to Gilmore. Back to Keeley. Hannah down low to Dowrick. Gilmore with the outside shot. Blocked by Hudson at the top. And Hutchcraft will make the save. Fall down. And Matthew Sykes will take the ball now. 2:21 left in the 5-minute major to Warren Jeffries. Beaches have tallied once on this power play. They're hoping to get one more to make it a 4-goal lead. Mountaineers are hoping not, and they keep it at 3 right now. Grant. Over to Byrne. Byrne gets it down low to Forster. Up to Dowrick. Dowrick over to Hannah, who's playing the top of this power play this time. Got Gilmore and Keeley on the right side. Hannah over to Keeley. Back to Hannah. To Dowrick. Over to. What a save by Riley Hutchcraft. It gets a stick in the way of the cross crease pass. Keeley comes down. Hutchcraft makes another one. Sykes picks up the Lucy. Gets triple teamed, but gets the ball up to James Guess, who fumbles it, still fumbles it, can't pick up the loose ball. I tell you, the Mountaineers do look a little scrambly right now, and the Beaches are taking really good advantage of it. They can't seem to even pick up an easy loose ball. Hannah's got the ball. Down low to Dowrick. Keats and Gilmore on the left side. Gilmore down to Keats. Back up to Gilmore. Over to Dowrick. Shot. Saved by Hutchcraft. Subak with a great job. Gets it up to Kieran Costello. Over to Josh Taguri, and he just throws it high. A panic pass there by Costello. Gives the Beach the ball back with 38 seconds to go in the 5-minute major to Warren Jeffries. Dowrick to Gilmore. Over to Keeley. Down low to Keats. Outside shot goes off Hutchcraft. Try for the quick break. Hudson can't get it. Sykes with a couple of hacks. Gilmore over to Bryce Keats. Wasn't ready for that pass. Subak will battle in the corner for it. Keeley with a shot. Costello with a save. Costello gets it over center, throws it down to Ben French. The 5-minute major's up to Warren Jeffries. 2:36 to go in the second period. The Beaches have climbed out to a 3-goal lead. The score right now is 5-2 Toronto Beaches. Keaton Thompson with the outside shot. And so far, they haven't been able to beat Brown on that outside shot. The Mountaineers have to get the ball inside if they want to have a chance to beat this strong goaltender for the Toronto Beaches. Jeffries over to Scott. Scott comes around. Nothing there, throws it back to Thompson. Thompson to his older brother Tanner, down low. Back to Keaton. Penalty coming to the Toronto Beach. Scott over to Torak Oban. Down low to Scott. Back to Thompson. Outside shot. And that's intercepted in front by the Beach defender. But the Toronto Beaches will be getting shorthanded. And the Mountaineers will be able to try to climb back within this game. Number 24, Bryce Keats, has just been called by Blair Ferguson for 2 minutes for roughing and a game misconduct. He must have did it in the change area. The change area is the dark color blue in front of the bench. Any interference penalty when a player is going off for a purpose of a change, penalty, high stick, slash, rough, whatever in that change area, it's an automatic 2-minute penalty and a game misconduct. So Bryce Keats is out of this game. And that's one offensive lefty that the Beaches will be missing the rest of this game. Thompson now on the power play. Over to French, back to Thompson. Over to Gaudette, shot, saved by Brown. Gaudette gets the rebound. French, over to Grimes, back to Gaudette. Thompson scores on the outside shot. 37 seconds into the power play. Tanner Thompson brings the Mountaineers back within 2 goals. As the Beach leads now is down to 5-3. Josh DeGurry with the pickup on the draw, gives it to Guest. Guest takes it over center. Back to Thompson. Thompson. Thompson, back to Gaudette, misses, but Scott picks up the Lucy. Scott with outside shot, just missed the outside corner. Cormier's got 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Cormier with the outside shot, and Brown makes a save. The Mountaineers have called a 30-second timeout. You get 2 a game, 1 per period. You might as well use one here with 29.1 seconds left in the second period. The Mountaineers offensive coordinator, Johnny Grimes, will design a play for his offense. I'm sure they'll pull Riley Hutchcraft here. As the shot clock and the game clock is roughly the same. You're watching a JVI broadcast of Ontario Junior A Lacrosse League on the JVI YouTube channel. Hutchcraft's going to go to the net now, to the bench. They faked it out, and the ball's up to Gaudette. Gaudette over to French. French to Thompson. Thompson down to Gaudette. Back to Thompson, a shot. Brown with a save. And now the Toronto Beach will call a timeout as the Beach look to try to extend the lead. Right now they're up 5-3 on the strength of 3 power play goals at Ted Reeve Arena here. Beaches have definitely pulled Jackson Brown. And Forster's moving it down over center, over to McLean. McLean in front. Oh, that pass just missed Forster. Dogs got it, and that'll end the second period. As the score at the end of the 2 is the Toronto Beaches 5, the Mimico Mountaineers 3. Third period action right after a few brief minutes. Welcome back to Ted Reeve Arena. As the third period is on the way. 5-3 the score for the Toronto Beaches. Number 20, Matty Duncan, has changed sweaters. Obviously, maybe the sweater he was wearing either was ripped or had some blood on it, and he's now wearing number 2 for the Toronto Beaches. Number 12, Colton Gaunt, is serving a bench minor penalty to the Toronto Beaches that happened at the very end of the second period. So the Mountaineers on the power play to start the third period. Tanner Thompson over to Gaudette. Gaudette down to Grimes. Grimes back up to Gaudette, over to Thompson. To French, over down low to Scott. Back up to French. Over to Thompson. Thompson to Gaudette. To French. Outside shot. Saved by Jackson Brown. Scooping up the rebound was Justin Scott, and the Mountaineers have a brand new 30 seconds. Grimes to Thompson to Gaudette. Over to French. Down low. Gaudette to French to Grimes to Thompson. Scott misses that pass, and there's 12 seconds left in the Mountaineers' shot clock. Thompson, the outside shot, just misses the outside. And Forster gets it. Forster really didn't have possession of the ball. Blair Ferguson thought that he did. Kyle Cropton said that he didn't. So the referees are discussing this right now. And let's see if Ferguson or Cropton will win this battle between the Zebras. And it looks like Blair Ferguson's going to win this battle, and the Mountaineers will get the ball back. I'm not really sure I agree with that because I don't think Aaron Forster had control over the ball. And Thompson will take the ball back with 45 seconds to go in the power play. The bench minor to the Toronto Beaches. Cadet to Thompson. Thompson over to French, over to Scott, back to French. French misses that ball. The cylinders are not all in line tonight for the Mountaineers on their offense. Thompson, outside shot, scores! 25 seconds left to go on that power play, and Tanner Thompson will get his second goal of the night. And the Mountaineers are within one with 18:24 to go in the third period. Mountaineers needed that to get back into this game. 1 goal is nothing in the game of the lacrosse. 2 goals isn't insurmountable, but it's easier to climb back from 1 than it is for 2. Ballervader and Gustafson for the draw. Gustafson wins that draw. One off the Mountaineer, and the Beaches will get possession. Duncan over to Hanna. Hanna to the outside to McLean. McLean trying to get around Sykes, can't do it. Over to Keeley. Keeley back to Dowick. Dowick being guarded by Warren Jeffries. Keeley down low to Duncan. Duncan comes around the top. Over to Dowick. In low to Hanna. Hanna with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gets double teamed by Jeffries and Subak. And the Mountaineers will strip that ball. And Costello will get it over to Subak. Subak misses that pass. Peyton Cormier to Torek Oban. To Thompson. To Cadet. Cadet couldn't get that pass through to Thompson. Cormier will pick it up with 5 on the shot clock. Cormier comes around the top. And 30 seconds is going to be expired on that. And the Beaches held strong on that defense. Down low to Berger. Berger misses that pass but gets a lucky bounce off the boards. Back to him over to Dowick. Dowick to Keeley. Keeley going to the net. Shot. Saved by Hutchcraft. Zabo and Dowick battle for it in the corner. Dowick comes up with it. Backhand pass. McConvey picks it up off the boards. And the Mountaineers back to the O. Stretch pass to Hudson. Hudson will give it up to French. French coming around the top, over to Grimes. Grimes, this side to Scott. Scott comes around the top, outside shot. Easy save for Jackson Brown as it hit him right in the beach crest. Ellerton up to Gustafson. Gustafson gives it off to Keeley. Keeley to McLean. So it's Gilmore rather, sorry, over to Hanna. Hanna gets around, throws it to Berger. Berger gets hit just as he was shot. Ball goes over the net into the meshing behind the net, and the Mountaineers will go back to the offense. Peyton Cormier. Peyton Cormier is going to Virginia, University of Virginia, 2019. In his third game with the Mountaineers as a rookie from the Mimico minor system. French to the net, and Brown makes the save. Cormier picks up the rebound. New 30 on the shot clock. Justin Scott settles it down to Thompson. Thompson comes around. Thompson over to Cormier. Cormier fakes the shot, takes it in. Nothing there. Over to French. French with the outside shot, can't get it through. Now Scott with a shot, misses the net. Back to Scott. To French. French over to Cormier. Cormier takes a shot, and that goes just high and wide. Shot clock will run out, and with 15:21 to go, Mountaineers had a pretty good possession there, but couldn't beat Jackson Brown. Berger. Dowick back to Berger. Berger comes around the top, takes a shot. Hutchcraft takes the save. Ball bounces out. And it'll be beach ball as the last person to touch it was Riley Hutchcraft, who made the nice save on the come around from Berger. Dowick. Dowick comes around the top now too. McConvey keeps him to the outside. McLean gets it into Keeley. Keeley takes a shot and Hutchcraft makes the save. McConvey does a good job on Berger. Strips him but couldn't pick up the loose ball. Berger's and the beach door open. That should be a... Steve Toll's not happy with the fact that the beach door was open and the ball did go through the door. If the door was closed, it would have been an easy pickup for the Mountaineers. James Guest picks it up. Jeffrey throws it up to the side to Jackson Subak. To Grimes. Grimes misses that pass, but picks it up, has a chance to pick it up behind the net, can't do it, and Jackson Brown will pick it up for the Toronto Beach. Subak gets beat, and now Gustafsson has the ball. To Berger. Berger throws it wide to Gilmore. To Keeley. Keeley can't get by the Mimico D. Bellevator strips the ball. Now he's got the ball. He's got Huddy on a break. Can't get him the pass. But Costello picks it up. Costello brings it back out. Waits for the Mountaineers to take the change. It's a good job, patient job. 16 on the shot clock. Torkel-Bound to French. Into Torkel-Bound. That pass just misses. And Keaton Thompson with a good job. But the Beach come away with it. Over center floor. It's number 22, Rowan Kelly. Kelly gives it off to Duncan. Duncan gives it to Dowick. Duncan misses that. Cross floor pass from Dowick. Gets it into Dowick. No shot there as he was behind the goal line. And there's no reset on shots behind the goal line. And the Mountaineers will take the ball with 12:43 to go in the third period. With the Mountaineers trailing the Toronto Beaches 5-4. And this first leg of the Greg Crombie Memorial Challenge Cup. The Battle of Toronto. Gaudette's got the ball now. Throws it over to French to the near side. French into Cormier. Cormier, what a move! Jackson Brown bit on the first move, and Peyton Cormier with his first of the night to tie it up for the Mountaineers at 5-5. Number 8, Peyton Cormier, longtime Mimico minor product, first-year player. He's playing some Junior B games, averaging about 3 goals a game for the Mississauga Tomahawks, the Junior A affiliate of the Mimico Mountaineers, and scores his 4th goal in 3 games for the Mimico Mountaineers to tie it up with 12:24 to go. Peyton Cormier with the Cormier move had the goalie bit Jackson Brown on the first one and put it into an empty cage. And the University of Virginia player who's going there in 2019 ties it up for the Mountaineers. Now Warren Jeffries and Gustafsson will be going in the box. They got a little skirmish after the draw. The old Drummond Street Bowl. And this year the Beaches are trying to retain, to get the cup back. The Mountaineers are trying to retain it. Thompson with the outside shot off Brown. It goes up and over the crowd, the glass, however, and it's going to be a Mountaineer ball again. Thompson, shot, just missed. Had the French shot again, and Brown makes a save. And Jackson Brown stood tall there. 1:33 left in the coincidental minor penalties to Warren Jeffries and Mitch Gustafsson Outside shot, and Hushcraft makes the save. Taguri picks it up. Torako Bond being pressured there by number 12, Colton Gaunt. French down to Torako Bond. Comes around the top, takes a look, shot. And French is going to be called for a moving pick, and the Beach will get the ball back. 11:22 to go here in the third period, and a tight defensive game between the Mimico Mountaineers and your Toronto Beaches. Dowrick with the ball now, looking, go cross side to McLean. Into Hannah. Hannah against Josh Taguri. Taguri, pound for pound, one of the better defenders in this league. Outside shot, kicked aside. Sykes takes McLean, strips him of the ball. Guest picks up the Lucy. And Justin Scott will now go on offense for the Mimico Mountaineers. Thompson over to Gadet. Gadet taking a beating. Still has the ball, gets stripped of it. And Jackson Brown will throw it up. Now we got a 2-on-1 break with Ellerton with the ball. Ellerton puts it over. Shot, scores! With his third goal tonight, Corson Keeley on an odd man rush makes it 6-5 with 10:25 to go for the Toronto Beaches. So right now the Beaches are trying to figure out who's going to take the draw. And number 21 comes spilling out of the bench, Mike Byrne. Waited too long, and the Mountaineers win an easy draw there. Colin Grimes with the ball, gets it down low to Tanner Thompson. Thompson. Takes a shot, and Brown with a save on the outside shot. Too many men on the floor for the Toronto Beaches. There's a couple of skirmishes. Torque Oban throws it over to Cormier. Cormier to the near side to Scott. Scott comes around the screen to Thompson. Thompson with the outside shot, but Jackson Brown's there for the challenge. And with 9:51 to go in the third period, Toronto Beaches are clinging to a one-goal lead, 6-5 over the Mimico Mountaineers. Dowick stretches out for that pass, but can't get a shot away. Into Berger. Berger back to Dowick. Dowick goes cross floor, outside shot, and Hutchcroft makes the save. And Joey Zabel will bring the ball up for the Mountaineers. Dump it off to Justin Scott. Scott over to the near side to Ben French. French over to Scott. He can't make that play. French picks it up. 13 on the shot clock. French is looking for an opening. Keaton Thompson misses that pass. Matty Duncan just swats it away. Shot clock almost up, but the Beach picks it up before it expires. And Gustafson will settle it down for the Toronto Beaches. To Hannah. Hannah to Dowick. Dowick to McLean. Over to Keeley. Keeley takes it in, but falls down. The Mountaineers didn't pick up the ball, but there's only 7, but Taguri picks it up before the shot clock goes off for the Toronto Beaches. Dowick puts pressure on Taguri. Taguri runs by it. Gaudet over to Cormier. Cormier comes around the top, throws it back to Scott, to Thompson. Thompson goes and gives to Torque Bond, but he got stopped from going through, and the Beach will pick up the ball. Number 16, Owen Grant, coming up the near side. Grant throws it off to Hannah. Hannah into Berger. Berger over to McLean. Gilmore, rather. And Sykes will go in the corner, pick up the ball. Tristan Hannah, a little bit of pressure, but Matthew Sykes brings it up to Robert Hudson. Hudson to the French. Over to Thompson, to Grimes. Grimes comes around the top to Hudson. Hudson over to French. French comes around the top. It's going to be a penalty to the Beach. Grimes with the outside shot. Saved by Jackson Brown, but the Beach are going to be shorthanded. And the Mountaineers will go on the power play. Slippery floor can be very dangerous for the players, all the cutting that they do. We have to make sure the playing surface is clean and dry. Thompson will set up this with 7:18 to go in the third. The Mountaineers need to tally one here to tie this game back up. And they definitely have 3 power play goals tonight. To the 3 for the Beach. Cadet to French. In low to Scott. Back up to French. Shot. Brown makes a save. Brown throws it long. That ball's going to be. Forster's got it, but I think the 10 seconds should be up by now, and it is. When you're shorthanded in box lacrosse, you have 10 seconds to get over the far restraining line. The Mountaineers locked on there and got a ball back. Thompson to Scott, back to Thompson. Playing catch back and forth. Thompson's going around the top with a shot, and he scores on the outside. That's a hat trick for Tanner Thompson, the captain of the Mimico Mountaineers, to match Corson Keeley's hat trick for the Beach. And we're all tied up 6-6 with 6:27 to go here at Ted Reeve Arena between the Toronto Beaches and the Mimico Mountaineers. There's been more goals in this period almost than there was in the whole game before this tonight. Both goaltenders are playing well. Anytime you can keep an opposition under 8-9 goals a game, you should have a good chance of winning. The Mountaineers going in tonight, goals against average for Riley Hutchcraft was just over 5.55, and he's letting 6 tonight, so that's about the average for him so far this year. He's hoping to shut the door the rest of the way, as is Jackson Brown for the Toronto Beaches. Bellevader and Gustafson will take the draw. Once again, if you're watching this on JVI's YouTube channel, JVI will be doing a live feed on Monday, June 5th, as the Mimico Mountaineers will travel to Peterborough to take on the Lakers. And a first live feed this season for JVI. Ball stripped, Duncan takes it. Matty Duncan is a spirited little player. Really like the way he plays this game. Hard, fast, and clean. Berger to McLean. Over to Gilmore. Gilmore's pass in to Keeley. Keeley's got it in front. Shot. Hutchcraft with a save. Joey Zabo gets hit from behind, and there's going to be a penalty. But now we're all knotted up, and the Mountaineers have a chance to take the lead on this power play. Try for their 4th power play goal of the night. French down to Scott. Thompson to Scott. Thompson picks for Gaudette with the outside shot, but Gilmore stands tall at the top of the crease and makes an easy save. Scott's putting pressure on Ellerton. Ellerton gets it over to Forster. Forster, and he gets a shorty as the Mountaineers got caught. Putting the pressure on, but nobody picking up. And Aaron Forster, with his first goal of the night, the captain of the Toronto Beaches, gets a shorthanded goal 32 seconds in and 5:06 left in the third period to put the Toronto Beaches up 7-6. Bellevader and Gustafson will line up for the draw. Mountaineers were hoping on that power play to take the lead. Instead, they give up a shorthanded goal and are trailing again. Once again, the Beaches have taken, and the Beaches Ballhawks win that battle. Subak trying to check Ellerton. Ball bounces over Duncan's head. Should be. Mountaineers knocked that ball over the restraining line. That's why back and over was not called. Or over and back. Tristan Hanna. 47 seconds left in the Mountaineer power play. But the Beaches are doing an excellent job of eating away valuable time. Hanna's going to take it to the net. Shot and a save by Hutchcraft, but the Mountaineers are going to be going to the box. James Guest going to go for 2 minutes for a high stick. But right now they're up 7-6 with 4:10 to go. We're 4-4 right now. Hanna comes around the top. Outside shot. Hutchcraft with a nice glove save. Jeffries throws it up to Hudson. A 2-1-2 play right now. Hudson with a shot. Takes a shot. Nice save by Brown. And the Beaches come away with it. Gustafsson gives it off to Dowick. Dowick fakes it to Gilmore. Dowick's got it on the near side. To Forster. Back to Hanna. Far side shot. Misses the net. Shot clock will go off and the Mountaineers will get the ball. They're shorthanded for the next minute and 7 or less. 3:19 to go. Beach is clinging to a 1-goal lead. Torek Oban, little pressure, gets it over the restraining line. Right now the Beaches with 50 seconds left in the power play. Dowick dumps it back to Forster. Forster to Hanna at top. Back to Forster. Hanna gets it inside, takes a shot. Hutchcraft gets a piece of it, but a brand new 30 for the Toronto Beach. Forster to Hanna. Hanna picks for Forster, nothing there, over to Keeley. Keeley throws it over to Dowick. Dowick with outside shot. Hutchcraft goes down low to make the nice leg pad save. Mountaineers have killed off that penalty to James Guest. And an outside shot. And the Beaches with Aaron Forster takes a 2-goal lead with Forster's second goal of the night with just over 2 minutes left, 2:06 to be exact. And the Beaches have taken a 2-goal lead. And it's a big uphill climb for the Mountaineers right now. Forster moves early. And Bellevader's going to get the ball. And Justin Scott. Beach on defense. The Mountaineers have pulled Riley Hutchcraft for the extra attacker. That cross-floor pass is picked off by Ellerton, and he's going to throw it into the empty net, but it goes wide. Ball's loose. And just over a minute 30 left, and the Beaches are leading 8-6 in the first leg of the Battle of Toronto in the Greg Crombie Memorial Challenge Cup. Gilmore with the ball is really going to just try to run off the 30 seconds, which he does. Minute 16 left, and the Mountaineers have called a timeout. Mountaineers with the extra attacker. Scott brings it down across center into Torek Oban, down to French. French over to Gaudette. The shot off the post. And out and back. Be Mimico ball as the shot went off the Beaches goaltender's net. On the post, the goaltender's best friend. Scott over to Torek Oban, over to French. French comes around the top, takes a shot, misses that one wide, and that's going to roll all the way back down to the Mimico zone. Tanner Thompson will go back for it with 15 seconds left on the shot clock and only 47 seconds left in the third period. Thompson over to Oban. Nice save by Brown on the slide across. And that should all about do it with only 36 seconds to go in this third period. The Beaches with a 2-goal lead. And Keeley puts it off the crossbar all by himself. And he went through the crease, so it's going to be a Mimico ball. French into Thompson. Thompson back to Grimes. Outside shot, saved by Brown. Over to Scott. To Thompson. Shot again. That misses the net. Gaudette picks up the rebound. Over to Scott. Outside shot. Brown makes the save. And the Beaches are going to hold on with an 8-6 victory in the first leg of the Crombie Cup as the Mountaineers offense couldn't get inside. Give credit to the Toronto Beaches defense as they kept the Mountaineers outside almost all night long. And without 3 power play goals, the Toronto Beaches defense did one tremendous job, and they're full marks for their 8-6 victory here tonight. The final score from Ted Reeve Arena is the Toronto Beaches 8, the Mimico Mountaineers 6. Good night from Ted Reeve Arena.